sold me out. Okay. To my secret pick.
Dan's secret pick. Shh, don't tell anyone it's a secret.
So this game, I only played 5 minutes of a couple of years ago, and then I shut it off in disgust because it made me incredibly sad. But this is a stream about pain and about terrible games, so we will bring this back up.
Oh, THQ. Rip. Fucking rip.
So I worked on the original Destroy All Humans for Xbox and PS2.
It's a pretty good game.
It's a pretty good game,
Pretty
from what I
fun
hear. Then Pandemic Australia worked on Destroy All Humans 2.
Pretty okay game. Not as good as the first one, but pretty alright.
Then they farmed out a Wii port called Destroy All Humans Big Willy Unleashed.
Never even heard of it.
And then Sandblast Games in 2008 worked on Destroy All Humans Path of the Furon, a 70s Destroy All Human game.
I saw Baldark LP this and it's terrible.
It's...
Oh yeah, it has Havoc physics that don't work.
It really makes me sad. It really makes me incredibly sad and disgusted. But if it raises money for sick kids, I will watch an IP that I helped create get destroyed over the course of 30 minutes.
In real time.
Yeah.
I really liked the original Destroy All Humans, and the second one too, because it had the voice of Invader Zim, and I just really liked that a lot.
Richard Horvitz.
Yeah, that guy.
What was it? Hang on.
Like, when did Destroy All Humans 1 come out? What year?
2005.
Yeah, so I would have been in prime, like the prime age to totally dig Invader Zim and the Hot Topic stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. This is kind of Invader Zim, the game.
Kinda.
Kinda. It's got the same ideas.
Writing was better.
Yeah. Well, not on this one.
Why am I playing this?
Wow, this is taking a pretty long time to load, huh?
The only good thing about this game was they were showing at PAX Prime in 2008 at the same time that we were showing Rock Band 2. Which means I got a great shot of me with an RB2 guitar and Crypto in full outfit standing next to me. And it's like, at that time, it was like my entire life, like for the last 6 years at that point, summed up. But yeah, just to be super clear, I didn't work on this game. I did work on the previous one, or the one before that. I worked on the original one. And then this is what they did to all of our hard IP creation.
Welcome to game design.
Watching my babies get killed in front of my eyes. Oh, next up, Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22.
Yes! 22!
These humans will believe anything. Not anything, Crypto.
So fun fact, Crypto was originally going to have a British voice. And in the E3, the first E3 footage we showed, Crypto had a British voice. And then THQ decided to change it for more of a Jack Nicholson voice.
I think British would have been funnier.
Yeah.
Boo-hoo, I'm a hologram. You know, that crap was sad for the first 5 years or so, but now it's starting to get on my nerves.
I suppose that explains your lackluster productivity of late. I think you're going native. I warn you, Crypto. You've become too invested in your life among these humans.
I really liked in Destroy All Humans 1, whenever you died, your character became Crypto number +1.
Yes, their thing is always, it was started at 137 and then it incremented every time you died.
That's really cute. I really liked that a lot. Because he's a clone.
They finally referenced meningitis, though, which is the emperor that we had in the lore right from the start, but we never actually got in.
the Destroy All Humans lore?
Destroy All Humans A canon. We had meningitis was Orthopox's boss, essentially. But we never really used it. And I created my WoW character, Meningitis, is named from that when I created it 10 years ago. Because like, that was 10 years ago, and now I feel even older.
Raise game volume slightly.
Game volume slightly? Okay.
He's not going to talk willingly.
Let me quickly bump that up 1 second.
Read his mind.
Stream's gonna freak out a little. Don't panic, everyone.
Bumped up 1 notch. It'll just pause for a second and then come back. Okay. LB to mental walk.
Remember that time I tried to remember what it was I couldn't
Remember
remember?
in Destroy All Humans 1 when we had really great UI for reading thoughts, and then we just threw that all away and put it in a tiny box in the top left?
Yep.
Farrah felt a fuzzy ferret. Farrah felt a fuzzy ferret. Farrah felt a fuzzy ferret.
Yeah, that's right, KSRG. You hear chopping. There's some chopping going on back there.
Great idea, Pogs. What
Pan's
would
just
I
making
do
soup.
What do you think of that, traitor?
This is terrible.
How's your brain case? More on
It's on the Unreal
assembling
Engine,
one piece?
Unreal 3, on console, and you can tell because it's running like balls.
Didn't Mass Effect 2 run on UE3 though?
Yeah. I don't understand, like, the Mortal Kombat games run UE3 on console, and they're running at 60, and I have no idea how they do that. That's like a miracle.
Rourse asks, I have a question to ask. Why is your picture on Giant Bomb sitting? Why is it you sitting on the Game of Thrones? And I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna answer this for you because he's a nerd.
It's because I needed a good picture of me for our company announce, and that was the most recent picture I had, and all of the other pictures of me were garbage, and so I just threw it up.
Because you're a nerd.
And because I'm a huge nerd.
From the Nero's Palazzo Casino.
What are they
I took that
looking
photo at the pop art museum in Pop
Plants,
Culture.
Yeah.
dogs. I think you're opening some
Sorry,
kind
the
of
sci-fi
alien
museum,
themed
but it's
resort.
like
The EMP sci-fi exhibit.
No one tells
Sounds
me
cool.
what to
I'm overdue to retake my photo though, so I'd probably do that.
Panzer, I like how you're posting the link from the other room.
Shit, yeah, I got my laptop in here. What you want?
Smart to gamble.
I'm gonna share the delicious food I'm making.
Gambling for the parents, clowns and jousting knights for the kiddies. It would quadruple our DNA harm.
Wait, there are nerds making
And
video
thanks
games?
Who'd have thunk it?
Sorry, sucks are trying to break my rice bowl.
Goat Face Man, you are wrong. This is horrible, and you're about to see why it's even more horrible in a second, once we get out of this room. Because they made an open world game in UE3.
Ooh, that
The
frame rate.
Molinari brothers goo.
Late 2008. This is a year after Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty 4. Mass Effect. 2007 was a fantastic year. I believe this was the same year as Halo 3.
Working so far, ain't it?
That is the name.
This is Destroy All Humans Path to the Furon.
On Xbox 360.
Xbox 360.
I believe it actually makes the bottom 300. It's 260 something, I think.
You know what? Let's go to the Metacritic. Because I can't actually watch this game, it's making me a little sick.
It won't be listed in rank order because I have to do a script to get the orders.
Yeah, no, I'm just doing
Yeah.
searches for these.
Disco Fever, Mental Lock, and Hold Y.
Did anyone acquire the rights to Destroy All Humans? I'm sure someone
Yes,
did.
Nordic Games acquired it.
Who?
Nordic Games, the same people who bought Darksiders and ATV, MX, whatever.
You'd think at least
They bought like basically all of the other THQ properties, and they're kind of just sitting on them, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not seeing. They're just a publisher.
Yeah.
Uh,
When we first started, we reached out to them and like, hey, we're a new company, and hey, I worked on Destroy All Humans. You want to talk about making a game? And then they kind of just didn't talk to us.
Quality
Oh, that's a
takes
shame.
time, Crypto.
Yeah,
As
it
happens, I
outright
have
says,
just
yeah, they
completed
just
upgrading your
have a
tech.
portfolio of games
Doesn't make
from
far
Dreamcast
out
Interactive and
sounds like in the
THQ.
cartoons on
That's just that's
TV.
it. They just have
So when you buy a Humble Bundle with THQ games, that's where it's going.
they just have IP.
You're just you're reimbursing their investment into IP.
I like the silly sound.
Destroy All Humans is dead, and Path of the Furon put the final nail in the coffin. Rest in peace, Crypto.
Oh.
Oh, that's so sad.
Did they fix the jetpack? No, they didn't.
When did he slow we'd be traveling back?
Baldurk did a great LP of this.
Yeah.
Well,
Keep your
great
pants
in that this
on.
game is terrible, but
Oh, wait.
Baldurk
You don't
is a
have
solid
pants.
LP here.
You don't have legs.
And that's the only way I've experienced this game. I never played it. Glad I never played it.
So,
Only
Can I get
you would
enough
set
money
out
on
to
there, or do I
destroy
have
the
to-
world and take the scenic route.
Aw, shut your
Repetitive
Oh, wait, that
and
has the-
uninspired missions abound, as do
Aw.
glitches that can make completing missions more difficult or even impossible without reloading.
it's the first game poster.
I
Oh,
didn't know
that's
you were such a
sad.
sucker for
It's a hot
quiet,
dog.
romantic
It's a little less sad.
experiences.
What are you, a nagging housewife?
The lack of co-op mode for the campaign is also a huge letdown? Was there ever co-op?
Yeah,
in
they
this
introduced co-op in 2.
Huh. Did not know that. Unless something drastic happens to the series, perhaps THQ is better putting this old dog down.
Crypto, I have something for you.
Not.
Fire and forget multi-round heat.
Destroy All Humans is, at best, a mediocre exercise in boredom, and at worst, a glitchy mess of incompetent design. It's lazy, it's dull, and it's hideous to look at. Clearly rushed out in time for the holidays, you'll effectively be abusing a loved one if you give them this as a holiday gift. Wow, Destructoid!
Accurate. Accurate.
Time to dig up those copies of ET. There's a new extraterrestrial king of the landfill.
Wow.
Xbox 360 World 3 or Xbox World 360 Magazine UK.
Holy shit, that's just mean.
Yeah.
That's like the meanest review I've ever heard.
Ow! Ooh! Ow!
So it looks like they made the anal probe automatic weapon, so you can just fire. It'll get them all.
Eh.
And then do nothing.
And then it does nothing. Aren't you supposed to like suck their brains out? After
Yeah, you
that,
meant to
though?
collect DNA from their brain things.
Yeah, there it is. A link to the LP. That Baldurk did. It's really great. Pro click. I like Baldurk's LPs. He's good
I
at
don't
LP.
think Dan remembers, but he posted in the original Baldurk thread for the first.
Oh, for the original game.
Oh yeah.
But it was at the very, very end of the LP,
Ah.
so it got overlooked. Largely.
Bad, terrible, horrendous. There's so many negative words to describe this flawed game that I could spend an eternity naming them. Do yourself a favor and pass this one up.
However, in order to run a successful casino, we must attract throngs of weekend gamblers who foolishly bet against the house and loot, not skilled card players who know better. If we're ever going to defuse this situation, we need to strike at the heart of the Molinaris.
Say what you want about Destroy All Humans, Path of the Furon, shoddy graphics, lame script, and bad physics. When you throw it in the trash, it at least lands inside of the can instead of embedding itself to the wall. Wow, Game Pro!
Right.
So, Pox, I've been
They're
waiting for the
eviscerating
generic
this game.
shield tutorial. When are you gonna hit me with some random damage so we can watch my shield bar recharge?
Please, Crypto.
God, I want to read the rest of this Destructoid one that just
Well, that's a change.
was awful.
It's not like you to skip any opportunity to smack me around.
You're right.
Hey,
Now do you feel better?
son of...
Yeah, she's sulking.
What's going on at this god-awful, gaudy monument to Molinari vanity?
Perhaps I'm getting too old, but frequent sex gags and self-referential video game jokes just aren't that funny anymore. The witty edge that the original Destroy All Humans possessed appears forced now, like the writers.
Sounds like a good time.
Like the writers, if indeed Path of the Furon had any, were trying too
Get
hard.
past the Molinari security by posing as a human.
That anal probe gun is a good representation of what the games media did to this game.
While body snatched, your victim will lose energy, which, if unchecked, will result in their death.
Bummer. Is there any way I can prevent this horrible, unspeakable fate?
You can cortex scan other humans to refill your victim's energy, and it falls to read their hidden thoughts, which, while mostly random, mundane, or humorous, occasionally yield important clues.
Dabbing would help that help.
Hurry up and get into Nero's palazzo!
There's nothing inventive about the game's missions, which wouldn't be bad if the stuff being regurgitated felt fun to play in the first place. It does not.
Humans known as the Molinari brothers. I mean, gamble away my kids' college fund.
Why, yes, it is. Please enter and enjoy the splendor
Yeah,
of
you were
Nero's
just not
palazzo.
bothering being disguised earlier? They didn't care that there was an alien walking around?
No, they did not care.
That's sad. I really like the disguise stuff in the first one.
I mean, you can still disguise yourself, but,
57.
like...
And also, the vine swing is completely gone with the new disguise, because they just have a bar that's there forever.
Never mind.
Yeah, I'm just walking around, like, no one
Like, what is
Pay
this?
attention to my own business.
$1 million.
No one cares.
piece of
Why am
cake.
I- Oh, that guy
Most
cares,
days
I
do
guess.
more damage than that
Fair.
before breakfast.
Little guy.
Destroy the slot
Yeah, this is the last game in the
machines,
series.
disable unguarded decay.
Run away! The casino's on fire!
Excellent work, I do. The gamblers are fleeing in droves.
There is no renewal.
Go for the grand prize show.
On the subject of new stuff, there isn't very much, and none of it is really noticeable. Streamlined controls now allow Crypto to fly with his jetpack, fire's weapon, and use psychokinesis at the same time. This is convenient, but not fun. There are also airborne enemies which attempt to make flying saucer sequences more interesting. They do not.
You're harshing my mellow man.
As far as Crypto's mental powers are concerned, he has gained the ability to stop time and later on is able to manipulate objects while frozen and set them up to be flung in the air when time returns to normal. Like everything else, it works as a gameplay mechanic, but there's no thrill of destruction to be gained. It's a functional gameplay tactic. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, that midget from the space dust. Nice Halloween costume. You sure you're old enough to
I
drink?
gave the stuff up, but I like the sound it makes when I pour it on garbage.
Well, little guy, you got big balls. I give you
Why
that.
are you having a
But this is
conversation
my
like this?
town, and nobody's gonna change it while I'm around. You got that?
Apparently it's just cool that he's an alien now.
Okay, space midget. Let's dance. What's that, a ray gun?
This is the Orthopox AP-77 anal probe. It can cause extreme...
Destroy all humans is, at best, a mediocre exercise in boredom, and at worst, a glitchy mess of incompetent design. It's lazy, it's dull, and it's hideous to look at.
You drive away my customers.
I already read that, but I think I had to read it again.
Insult my brother's hindquarters. Today, the Molinaris declare war on the space.
And he's doing this to run a casino.
Oatmeal, there's 2 more donations. Will you please read them?
Oh, sure thing.
Yes, please. Anything.
Tess SA donated $50, which is
What?
fantastic. Because you guys are awesome. Aw, thanks. Oh, wow, this is... Akogare, or Akogare, or... I'm not sure if I should pronounce that as an American or as it's... Anyway, Zephyr has donated $12.57. Strange number, I like it. Great stream, great game. I absolutely love Roundabout. Great people. Thank you for doing all this. Take care, and best to all of you. And a heart. Oh yeah, the sound cutting off, that's in the game. Like, the audio skipping isn't a stream issue.
Yeah, it's depressing. You know what's also depressing? Sick kids. You know how you can fix it? Sarge.club. Head over there, donate your cash. In just 2.5 hours, we'll be playing this pick of the games that people donated. Between Trespasser, Daikatana 64, Superman 64, and Elf Bowling 1 and 2, plus the Elf Bowling movie simulcast side by side.
Right now, Elf Bowling is winning, but I have hope for Trespasser, please. I don't want Elf Bowling.
Also, everyone who donates gets put in the draw for us giving away some t-shirts at the end.
Akko got it. Okay, so it's pronounced like it's a Japanese word. Okay, got it, coach.
Can I get back to the saucer at any time?
Maybe once you unlock it. Have you unlocked it? This game sucks.
Yeah. It says it's right above me, but...
Look at the old donationometer. Cashometer. Oh man, 94% of our new goal.
Oh man.
2,504. Oh my god, can you believe we've raised $2,504?
That is ridiculous. That is a
You
ridiculous...
guys are amazing.
You
So
guys are
amazing.
amazing. And you guys are ridiculous.
Nose and scissors. I'm not giving up hope on
I
Trespasser.
just intercepted a call from the
I've got $23.43 on Trespasser so far.
back east.
It's gonna do it.
Seems they've sent hitters to whack you. 5.
Oatmeal, are you the only person who voted for Trespasser?
Yes.
Rip in pieces, buddy.
I feel like this is what's the word I'm looking for?
Wow.
Symbolic of how I feel about Trespasser. I'm the only one who cares.
Look, buddy, I'm just gonna point out, we may have games that are too bad to play, and they just don't work, and we can put Trespasser in instead.
Oh, I hope so.
Just saying.
I just wanna look at my own boobs and see a tattoo that's my health meter.
We can make that happen in real life. You just gotta believe.
Tight handling, smooth ride, fine Corinthian leather.
Why do people type my name and it gets all highlighted? Is that like a Twitch feature?
Yeah, it'll,
Oh man, I can tell when people are talking about me.
Jeez, you sound like Jack.
Oh yeah, 2 guys in the stream. I'm Oatmeal Raisin, and the other guy is Dan Teasdale, aka Delicious Bees, and
I'm Panzer Skank.
and Panzer out in the kitchen is making a soup. Panzer Skank.
You've raised the alert level.
I'm yelling.
And yelling. Panzer and Dan are the founders and sole employees of No Goblin. They made Roundabout, which is a fantastic game.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's got... So, oh my god, the ductwork is still on the roof there, huh? Like it just... Yep, there it
Yeah.
is.
The building shader was cool, but...
If you like silly FMV cutscenes, oh man, it's got plenty of those. It's got so many FMV cutscenes that are just silly and fun.
That's our main appeal.
Oh, I need to kill monster cows. 8 minutes until Dragon Ball happens.
I modified your objective beam.
Oh, go face man, that's
You can
mean.
now affect scores of humans simultaneously.
They've sent the women to the kitchen because they are the problem with gaming.
Rude, but I just
Rude. Ban.
It looks better than a Hoover.
And it works on almost anything. A model plane, a train, a plastic tree.
Oh man, people are offering their donations for Trespasser.
Deliver in any store.
I'm getting a sort of like a and my axe thing here. This is great. Let me check the donationometer. All right, so where's Windows Run, Calc.
You need to use your Abducto Beam's drain ability to repair the saucer.
Plus 50. Plus. All right.
Wait, it has a cloak?
Oh, we have 5 pages of donation comments. Brilliant. Roundabout does have a butt mode.
It does have roundabout. But
Oh, I'm sorry. It cut off. We have more than 5 pages of donations.
Your cloaking device should keep pesky humans from trying to blast you out of the sky.
Alright, we got $173.45 for Trespasser.
so are we doing it on count? I think we should do it on count rather than money,
Yeah,
right?
No, not money.
Oh, we're not? Okay.
Yeah, just on count.
Nice limo.
Noxious Prophet
That must be
McCoy has
worth
donated
a lot.
$26, saying destroy all sickness.
Don
Yes.
Goomba.
Wait! If we kill him now, we will only
Butcher
bring
this
more
name, I feel
unwanted
awful.
attention.
David Evangelista has donated $50. Rip destroy all humans.
Yeah.
Crying face. Thanks, Goons.
Over yet?
Take it to a
Actually, yeah, I think that put us over. Hold on. Walker Brown donated $25. With no comment. Let me check the donationometer. Nope.
Well, then the prize is going over.
The prize for going over, if you're the golden donation, which we have not hit yet, it's still open. We're at $25.67. $199 away, indeed. The golden donation gets a free deluxe copy of Roundabout, sponsored by, well, sort of sponsored by Garbad.
Well, the problem is one of those people might have taken this over, but the meter didn't update.
Oh, that might be it.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. We'll work it out.
How's the count look? All right, I'll start the tally for the games.
Mafioso is an irreplaceable garment.
You got a couple hours left for that.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna start a tally,
Got him.
so we don't have to like sit here for an hour.
Now take him to a remote area.
How much of Medibot would you get to listen to if you bought Roundabout? Quite a bit.
Yeah, he is Jeffrey the Skeleton.
What are you
Everybody's
doing?
favorite
That
character.
Mafioso is an
People really like Jeffrey.
Why is this game of garbage?
All right, let's go all the way back to the first page.
Nice suit.
6th page.
No! No! Time to dawn.
So this
the
is still
dawn.
happening, huh?
4 minutes until we can go to Cyan.
Super Cyan.
Now
like the
body
color.
snatch
Yes,
the dawn.
Super Cyan.
Super Cayenne.
Way to scuttle a perfect plan. Now body snatch the dawn, Crypto.
Good shot.
That's good. Got some good.
He's gonna kill us.
I think I broke it.
That's a cute goat.
Don is so unhappy.
You've blown it, Crypto. Now body snatch the dawn, Crypto. Quickly, get to the diner and remember, you're a jowly Mediterranean racketeer.
Arthropods. Arthropods. Is this how you show me respect?
But there's nothing destroy all humans about
I'm
sick kids.
rolling the digital visual receptors that simulate what used to be my eyes.
Where the hell's the dino? Oh, I see. It's okay.
I won't argue or I won't argue against the comment, a date with Garbad would be a better donation incentive. Unfortunately, that's not on the table.
Yeah.
Fart.
Stop making fart sounds out there.
Fart. I'll do what I want.
Don Straniero, I regret that I must ask you for the password.
Some of these old donations, I'm enjoying the thought that this drumming game is the best thing on your list. Actually, no, it's back on the table. Garbad will date the winner if they come to his house.
I of respect for you, I won't.
So, Silver Widow is saying we went over 2666.
One of the nearby
Julia,
lobsters
you
must
are in
be.
charge of figuring out who tipped over.
Look
Oh,
for a
boy.
lobster with something on his mind and
It hasn't
Cortex
refreshed yet,
standing.
though.
Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to end this abomination.
You can't attend the meeting without a doc.
And we are going to go to Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, let me put the weight screen up.
God, I love the American Dragon Ball Z
Dragon Ball
intro.
Z.
It's got some Animal Spare action.
Yes.
Gifts are good.
I